been in a situation for such a long time, and Tom had been there for, you know, let's just say N'Keal Harry got there for 20 years. And when you get to this position in your life, Tom is about winning championships. Skip, if you look at most veteran players, LeBron doesn't like playing with young guys. He wants veteran players. That's why he was willing to trade Andrew Wiggins, and that's why he's willing to trade the #1 overall pick from 2 years ago to get Kevin Love. He wants veteran players. Yep. Tom is at the stage of his career, Skip. I ain't got time to be coaching guys up. I need guys to know what they're doing, and because we're trying to win a title. Tom, and that's how Tom looks at it. And sometimes as a young player, Skip, you just, instead of just like browbeating him and saying, get to yelling and screaming, maybe you need Cam is put his arms around him and say, bro, this is what I need you to do. This is what I'm looking for. This is what I see. Tell me what you see. Yep. And Cam seems to have put his arm around him, embrace, because Cam is very personable. I don't know how much you've been around Cam, but Cam is very engaged, very personable, very charismatic.
The most of any quarterback. Right. He's got the biggest charisma.
Yes, he's infectious.
I think he has the biggest charisma of any I've ever seen. Seriously.
So, Skip, when you look at it, and maybe that's what everybody's leadership style is not right for everyone. And this doesn't make Tom any less of a great leader. It's just that the way he led maybe wasn't conducive for N'Keal Harry. And Cam's style is very conducive for N'Keal Harry. So this is not a knock on Tom. I think this is more kudos or a pat on the back for Cam that he's been able to tap into something and find an avenue into N'Keal Harry so he can say, it's okay, bro, I know you look, they took you in the first round. They took you there for a reason. Coach Belichick believed in you. So this is what I need from you, and for whatever reason, he's responded. Like I said, Skip, I don't want to go too far into this because this is N'Keal Harry's second year in the offense. He is healthy. Yep. All of those play a role, Skip, because when you come into the first round pick, Skip, you want to get off to a great start, and here I'm starting off on a dang. They probably having second thoughts of why they took me. And then when you get in there, Skip, ain't no feeling your way out in New England. You hit the ground running 100 miles an hour, and he couldn't do that, and it seemed that I maybe have gotten in the doghouse with Tom. And so let's give Cam, this is not a knock on Brady. Brady is a great leader. He got the most out of a lot of guys. He's the reason why a lot of guys got Super Bowl rings on the offensive side of the football and on that team. But I think we just need to give kudos to Cam that he's been able to tap into something that N'Keal Harry can relate to. Okay.
I will restate what I've said after the first two Cam games. He has been astonishing. He was astonishing with his legs in the opener, and he was astonishing at Seattle on Sunday night with his arm and his legs. He threw the ball better than he did in the 2015 MVP season, to my eye. He threw it as well as he did his rookie year when he threw for 432 and 422 and 379. His three highest passing totals of his whole career came in his first 4 starts in this league, and I've never seen anything like that.
Right.
And he was back at it again, especially on Sunday night. I take nothing away, but now there's this deluge of articles from New England about everything is beautiful and Cam is better than Tom ever thought about being, because it feels like we're okay because it looked like you weren't okay. It looked like it was Stidham. It looked like Jarrett Stidham was going to be the starting quarterback when he struggled his last year at Auburn. Really, Bill? You're really going to try to force this issue and make him your new Tom Brady diamond in the rough that you discovered later in the draft? No. Cam came out of nowhere, fell right out of heaven into New England's laps for $1.05 million plus incentives. It's the so far it's the all-time steal of a deal at quarterback, right?
Yep.
There's never been a bigger steal than what Cam has been.
Former MVP for $1 million.
Okay, for $1 million. It's outrageously wrong, but it's so right now for Bill Belichick. So they got a chance. They're 1-1. They probably should have won that game. If Cam even said yesterday, I should have bounced it, you said immediately, should have bounced it. But he was trying to be a good company man. He was trying to do it the Patriot way. Right. And he raved yesterday about the Patriot way on his radio gig up in Boston. And he said, I love the Patriot way. It's challenging, but it's therapeutic for me because he needed this right now. This is the perfect restart for him in the Belichick culture where he can show you, I can do this my way in his culture.
Correct.
It's beautiful,
Yes,
man. It's,
yes.
Okay, we're only 2 games in. But so far, so great.
I equate it to like if you go to someone's house and you don't normally like take your shoes off. You go to if we all go to people's house, okay, take your shoes off. You leave them at the front door.
Right now, you come to my house, your shoes off.
Well, hey,
all your clothes.
Man, Ernestine might have everybody taking coming up about everything here. Here's a roll.
Correct.
Yes. And then she gonna Lysol you down.
Yes, but that's about COVID. That's not about what you're talking. That's not about culture.
Yeah, right. Okay. But so when you go to New England, Skip, it's a different way of thinking. Ego is left at home. You don't check it at the door, you leave it at home because you might go back outside and grab it.
Yep.
So you leave that at home.
I agree.
You come in and you buy in wholeheartedly. It ain't me, it's we. And if we win, we win. Ain't no me win, but I had a great game. No, but we lost. No, that's not how Coach Belichick is. And Coach Belichick coaches everybody the same. There is no favorites for him because you know what? Coach Belichick said, there's going to become a time that I'm going to have to get up off you. I'm going to have to, I'm going to have to trade you. I'm going to have to release you, not re-sign you. Yep. So let's not get too close. Yep. And Cam has always been the center of attention. At Westlake in Atlanta, he goes to Florida. He was a high recruit. He goes to Blinn. He's the guy. He goes to Auburn. He's one of the most sought junior college recruits in the history. And he wins the Heisman. He's national champion. So he's always been the guy. Well, he's a guy, not the guy. And that's different for him. But he says, you know what? I needed this. This is what I needed.
Yep. Okay. Now, I got to defend Brady a little bit here. And you were good to him.
Yeah.
You were objective about, hey, this isn't a knock on Brady.
No.
But I want to remind everybody, when they did draft N'Keal Harry, the first wide receiver Belichick had drafted in New England in 20 years. Or no, he'd been there for longer than 20.
No, he's 20. Yeah,
20.
20.
Okay.
Yeah, got
okay,
that.
first one, near the backside of the first round. But N'Keal Harry out of Arizona State, and I came in here saying, yeah, way to go. 6'4", 225, little bit of a possession receiver, but he can run a little bit too. Could be a stud.
Right.
And right away in camp, he hurts his foot. I'm not even sure what it was, but it was bad.
Right.
And he goes, to your point, straight to IR, not to be seen again.
Right.
Wait a second, until week 11? We don't even see him.
Right.
He doesn't play it down until week 11. Well, by then, the defense is starting to show a little wear and tear. And it's starting to come apart a little bit, and it's not that on a historic roll defense that fell off the cliff that Sunday night in Baltimore.
Correct.
Remember that?
Yep.
Okay. So what happens? For whatever reason, he's a raw rookie. Tom Brady is demanding this level, and he's still down here.
He's like, you're a first rounder, bro.
Come on. Okay, now I'm going to point this out. There were all kinds of stories back in May, about a month after the draft, that Tom Brady had befriended and taken under his wing N'Keal Harry. And Tom posted on his IG pictures of them working out together. I think it was in L.A. with Julian Edelman.
Right.
So under wing, come on, let's go.
Right.
Let's get to know each other.
Right.
Let's figure each other out, just the way he did when he went to Tampa. So don't tell me he didn't try with N'Keal Harry, but then he lost him for the first 11 weeks of the year, 10 weeks of the year.
But Skip, you know how it is, Skip. It's different when you're injured. It's almost as if you don't exist.
You don't exist.
Because you can't help us win. And Tom was like, and once he got back, Tom was like, okay, let's go.
Let's go.
Tom was like to get
So Tom tried him 31 times down the stretch. He caught 14. That's a catch rate of 45%. That's horrible.
No.
Like anything below 50 is just hard. You know
You
this.
need to be in the 70s, the high 70s, 80s.
I don't know what your catch rate was for your career.
It was 45.
Hey, no, I will bet.